All right, folks, we are going to get started here. And what this is the Life Coach's Guide to Getting More Clients in 2016. And the reason I'm making this video is because I see a lot of life coaches who are set on getting out there and spreading their word. However, they're limiting themselves in how far their sphere of influence can go. And I just want to go through real quick the best way to enlarge your sphere of influence and get more clients in 2016. Now, it all starts with making that sale, because if you don't make that sale, you're not going to be able to stay in business, right? I mean, unless you're doing this for a hobby. But in my opinion, you should be able to profit or make some money off of the message that you're trying to spread, especially if it has value. And I know a lot of people say that there's all types of information on the internet and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is, going through and searching all of that information when it's not organized in a really well and prepared way is very tedious. And if I need the answer now, like yesterday, I want to go to someone who can give me that answer based on their knowledge and their experience. And that, my friends, are the people that you should be looking for in this process of getting more clients in 2016. Now, we're going to work backwards through the process. So, the last step is making a sale. And of course, after making that sale, you will want to continue to provide content to your audience. But we're going to work our way back. So, we start off with the last step, which is you made a sale. Well, where did that sale come from? Well, it came from a pay gate. And what the pay gate is where you send your audience or potential buyers after you've delivered an amount of value, and they'll pay for what you've pitched or what you've said, that could help them go a little bit deeper in solving their problem, and they'll get to the point to where they buy and you made a sale. But where do you get them from to get to the pay gate? Well, that's part of your content funnel. And the last part of your content funnel is where you provide valuable content, and you also say, hey, by the way, if you've liked the content that I've provided previously, I have something that can help you a little bit more. Well, not a little bit more, 10 to 20 times more. Go ahead and click here to check it out and buy it. But before you get them to the content/sales page, where did you get them from? A content page. And all that is a page saying, or all that is a page providing more content based on whatever problem that you're trying to solve for them. These content pages have to consist of things that are immediately actionable. In other words, you want to help your clients, your potential buyers and audience, get an immediate win, in particular, a small win. Okay. So before you get to the content page, oh yeah, and by the way, excuse me, my heater just kicked on and it's cold here in Ohio. So that might be the noise that you hear. Hopefully you don't hear it, but we'll just carry on. But before you get to that content page, where did that audience come from? They came from another content page. And once again, do not try to sell them on these content pages. But before they got to that content page, yep, you guessed it, they came from another content page. So as you can see, we're working backwards. You've made a sale as an end result. They came through the pay gate, and from the to get to the pay gate, they came to a content/sales page. And in order to get to that point, they went to 3 pieces of content. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do 4 pieces of content, but this is the best practices so far that I've seen. So we're going to continue on how to get more clients in 2016. Oops, I went a little fast. Hey, there's a money magnet, and a money magnet is what you give them in order to get them to watch or get them to want to get more valuable content from you. Now, hopefully you can make the money magnet immediately available, and there's many methods of doing this. However, that is a topic for another video. But if you Google or YouTube, I'm sure you'll find out how to get the money magnet to them. But before they get that money magnet, they have to come to your landing page. And your landing page is where you say, I have this information that will solve your issue or solve your problem. Give me your email address and I'll give you this information. And that information can be a PDF, it can be an audio, or it can be a video. And that information is what you would call the money magnet. And once they receive that, you can use their email to send them those 4 pieces of content. And on the last piece of content, you can do a sales pitch or have your sales page and tell them, if you want to go deeper, here's what I got. And then they'll pay for it and you've made a sale. But the most important thing is you have their email address and they have become your client. So the question is, how do we get them to our landing page? You got your landing page. How do we get them there? Well, I'm sure you've heard of Facebook ads. And there's so much information on best practices in terms of Facebook ads. And yeah, you're going to spend a little bit of money to get, well, I'm not going to say a little bit of money, but what I will say is you have to have a strategy when it comes to using Facebook ads so you can decide how much money you want to spend and is it worth it? You know, are you getting a return on your investment? And once again, that's another topic for another video. But Facebook ads, Facebook groups, Facebook forums, if you go to Facebook and you type in your particular niche and then forums or groups after that, you'll come up with a list of a bunch of forums and groups that you could go and join. Now, I'm not saying join these groups and just spam them with your offer with a link to your landing page or anything like that. What I would do is I would go there and answer questions for about a week. And if you can relate those questions or the answer to those questions and tie in your landing page link, go ahead and do that. But I would wait for at least a week before I start self-promoting. But Facebook ads and infiltrating Facebook groups and Facebook forums are a good way to get your potential customer to your landing page. Let's see where else we can get potential customers from. Instagram. Instagram is primarily photo focused, but there is a way of posting on Instagram that doesn't appear spammy. And you can comment on other people's photos and get them to become followers on Instagram. And I would say every 5 to every 7 posts you make, you could promote your product as long as it's in relation to that particular niche. And Twitter is awesome for interacting with people you may otherwise never have had the chance to interact with. And when you interact with them, you get in front of their audience. And eventually, once you've provided some value, like you would on Instagram and Facebook, you could include a link to your landing page or your website and get them to become potential clients, customers, or just visitors who are receiving some value from you. But our main goal here is to get more clients in 2016. Pinterest is a great place to get clients and to build a following. Is pretty straightforward on Pinterest, and we're not going to get into that in this video. However, don't overlook the potential to get potential clients in 2016 from Pinterest. For all these social platforms, there are a lot of different tutorials and products and information on the internet, and it would take too long to explain or teach anyone to use these in this particular video. And in order to keep it brief, I'm not going to go into that. However, those are topics for other videos, and I may or may not go ahead and I guess do videos on those. If you want me to, just send me a link to Bill, not a link, but a comment to bill@billslace.com. That's Bill at Bill S as in Sam, LAIS as in Sam E.com. And just let me know what particular information you need for these social platforms. You can also leave a comment in the comment section of this video. So, and YouTube. And of course, you're watching this video on YouTube. And this video isn't a money magnet. It is an actual, well, I guess it is a money magnet, but I'm not going to be giving out the link. The link will only be given if you opt in to the list for this particular product or this particular niche. But YouTube is a really, really good place to put your videos. Okay. Um, your videos could be something like this, a screen flow, or it could be actually you talking to the camera. It could be a number of things. It could be pure audio, and it's kind of tricky to get pure audio up there, but there is a way to do it. However, if you do it right, if you optimize your videos, YouTube, which is owned by Google, will put your videos closer to the top, if not the top, for that particular niche. So do not overlook the potential of gaining clients in 2016 with YouTube. And that is it for this short tutorial of how to get more clients in 2016. I hope you liked it, and be sure to leave comments down below in the comment box. I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.